Can't believe this happened, but I did my own retie. Woo, 2.5 years in, and I'm trying new things apparently, but yeah, it took me a week, but we got it done. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. El Nicole here. Really excited to say that I was able to complete my own retie a couple weeks ago. I'm actually coming to you 2 weeks post retie. But yeah, I decided because there were some scheduling issues, my lactician had gotten sick, and we had to reschedule. And by that time, I was maybe 8 weeks into new growth, and I was like, nah. So I just started doing it one day and kept doing it for the entire week. And yes, it took me a week. And I can go through it with you and show you. Like, I started out with I started doing the back first, and the back, I did not even know I had all of these little locks back here. Like these little ones back here, I don't know why there were so many in the back. And honestly, I feel like combining them. And maybe I did combine them. I don't know. But all these back here, it took me like 7 hours to do those. So here's what I used. And I don't even know. I mean, I guess for anyone who is interested in doing their own retie, I mean, I watched YouTube videos. I knew the pattern. I knew I had a 3-pattern interlock instead of a four-way. But I got these. What are these? They're yard needles. They're called yard needles. I just picked them up, and I used the one in the middle. And I have a whole bag full of clips. And so what I would do, these like hair clips right here. And so what I would do is I would take like 3 or 4 clips and just section off. Like, say if I was doing this side, I would just section off this top part, section off the little row underneath, and section off, you know, one. So I would have like one ready to go. And then I would weave it through the needle and do my thing. And it took a week. I would say the first day that I started, I was sick at home. And so I spent like 7 hours doing the back, and maybe got up to like up here. Like, I think that first day I got up to like right here, this row up here. And in 7 hours. I don't know how many locks this is, but that's how many I got in 7 hours. And over the course of the next, 6 days, I was like, let me do the side, let me do this side, let me do the middle back, let me do the top. I finished with the front. But again, I am 2 weeks removed from my retie. And it looks as if, stuff is still in place. My hair is dirty. I need to wash my hair. But I still have like a grid. I didn't completely ruin my grid. And I don't think I combined too many locks. I noticed I was combining locks in the back. Y'all know I don't do no middle part. So it don't even matter what this part is looking like in the middle anyway. But I mean, I don't know, y'all. I think I did okay. I think I did okay. There's still some sort of part grid. It took me a week. Will I do it again? I don't know yet, because I said I was never going to do this. But never say never, I guess, because then you end up doing your own retie. And I told my lactician, and she was like, okay, that's fine. Well, you want to schedule for December? I said, yes. So at the end of December, I'll be going to get my retie done again by her. But yeah, for for what it was worth, it's doable. You just have to take your time. Yeah, that's all I can say is take your time and realize that it's gonna get complete at some point. So this is the before. I just wanted to show y'all what my hair looked like before I started my retie. You can see it was a lot of new growth. My hair was also dirty at this point. I guess I did not care about washing my hair. I don't know. It's just, I think this was November, so yeah, feeling some type of way anyway. But you could see there was significant new growth. Apparently I wear the same shirt a lot. Ever since I got the Beyonce merch that came like a year later, I will be wearing the shirts. Okay. Anywho, this is me just kind of seeing what I have going on in terms of new growth on my head in different spots in my head. So basically I would section off. This is what I was talking about in terms of sectioning off the hair. I'm only using one clip right here because I'm right at the edge of my locks, but I would just feed it through I would section it off, feed it through the little needle, and then start working on this little pattern slowly and surely and trying to gather that hair to make sure that it went into the lock and I wasn't just doing, the rotation all willy-nilly. And I just took my time. It literally took me I feel like this is the slowest method ever. It literally took me maybe 3 minutes per lock, where I've actually timed my loctician. It takes her like 30 seconds per lock, but she also has a Sisterlock tool, whatever. I was trying to be really careful with these on the end, on my edges too, because this one was very thin. I had a couple really thin locks that I need to actually talk to her about and figure out what's going on. Looks pretty good. You can see. It looked like a grid is still there. So I literally repeated this every night. I kept going and going and going. I was like in the back of my head for a very long time. And just was watching TV and making sure that things were sectioned off and feeling around. And if I felt like I was combining a lock, I would stop and actually try to go back through without pulling it all the way through. Go back and make sure that I wasn't combining the locks. I really did try to make sure that I wasn't doing that. I probably did combine some, but literally like over the weekend I was doing this and working the way from the back to the front. And yeah, you could see that these are sped up, but I was taking my time. I really was. And this honestly isn't the best tool for this. It is a tool you can use, but this is definitely not the best tool for a retie. Here is a close-up of me attempting to showcase the pattern that I used and like how I kind of sectioned off the lock, making sure that it wasn't getting into any other locks. And again, I worked my way from the back up to the front, and I made sure I kind of kept my side part as well. So this is the finished product, okay? It appears as if I am retied, okay? You can see the grid, I did my thing. I got my little side part of where I want my hair to be parted. Because it's also about making sure that you kind of end your rotation on the right side as well. So think about that when you're also interlocking. But you can see the parts are still there and it doesn't look crazy. And I made sure it wasn't like super tight. So I'm, even though I'm 2 weeks out, I definitely have some new growth now. But I was like, I'm not going to make these super tight because I don't know how this is going to turn up. So yeah, so that was all it took. I mean, again, just give yourself some time. It's going to take a while. Practice makes perfect. I actually just got, because even though I had these needles, I had ordered a tool that looks kind of like the Sisterlock tool. from Etsy. There's a couple like Etsy shops that have, oh, my stove is ready, that have these tools that you can use. Oh, she gave me 2. So basically, I can probably break off this end and then just kind of use this part, which looks like the, similar to the Sisterlock tool, and you could get up in there and bring the hair through kind of thing. But this, I feel like, is a completely different method than using like a needle where you're kind of needling through. This is probably faster, but I would probably have to practice with this and get used to it. And again, I break this part off, so I don't know what this tool does, but this part, this part right here is what I would be focused on. So again, practicing, giving yourself time, realizing it's going to take time. I think that's the biggest thing. And then once you've done it, you can say, hey, I've done it once, I could probably do it again. So I may do it every other time. You could save money that way. I don't know how much everyone's reties are, but mine are $130, which is fine. But it's also like, if I could save money, that would be cool. But on the other side, it's time consuming. But I did it, y'all, and I'm proud. So that's all I wanted to say. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, you can like, comment, share this video with someone else. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all the love and support, and I'm gonna keep y'all informed about what's going on with my hair. Because again, we're 2.5, is it 2.5 years? 2 years, 8 months type thing. So we rocking and rolling. I think we're making good progress. Let's get this length check. Okay, the hair's growing. It looks thick. And I'm excited about it. So hope you're excited about your lock journey. If you're just starting your lock journey, how has it been? Do you think you're ever going to do your own retie? Because I sure as hell did not think I was, okay? But there's a first for everything, and it can be done. So y'all have a great, what am I trying to say? Great night? I don't know. Thank you for watching this video. Peace.